Happy homemaking day. I say that very lightly because this video took nearly all week to complete some of the tasks that I wanted to do. If you're new here, hey, I'm Kelly, I'm Frugal Fun Mum, and as well as doing things that are frugal, I also am a homemaker because it makes my heart happy, and I love doing things around the home to bless our house, help our family, and yes, makes my heart sing. So I share with you the things that I do to also give you some inspiration that it's awesome being a homemaker, and the things that we are doing are helping the house and us and the family and everything else. So I started off putting on a load of washing, and then I am taking off the washing that I put out a couple of days before. The weather has not been the best here, so it sat out here to dry and aerate for a little bit longer. So coming off the back of last week's homemaking video, you saw me hanging out, and now we're bringing it in. This week has consisted of a lot of little jobs because that's just what's happened this week. So we've got our garbage bin here. It's actually a recycling bin. You can see the handle's broken and we lost the lid a while ago. So I stuck it out the front underneath the drain pipe near the lemon tree to collect water because I figured, why not? That's frugal, saving water and also my sanity. So I can easily get water to water our garden, which we are starting to get some real good progress in. So I managed to find this blue barrel that was up the back of the shed, and I'm going to transfer the water from the big container into this barrel because also we're getting the bin replaced, getting a new one. So I need to put the bin out for them to do that. As a homemaker, it's important to keep up my athletic skills and also being a good neighbour. So I return whatever bowls have come over the fence at least once a week. Sometimes they call out thank you to the little shed there. You can see a lemon tree and it has a whole lot of spikes on it. So the last ball that came over landed in that and it got a big hole in it. So I said, I'm so sorry. And they're like, it's okay. As you can see, it's evening now, so I've no doubt spent more time in the garden and just pottering around and doing a few little things. Sometimes I forget to move the camera, but also I think probably no one's interested in dinner prep, so I don't film it. So it's time to be folding the washing and also listen to an audiobook right now. I'm in my reading era, which is very helpful, and I'm happily folding away washing and just doing some general tidying up when all of a sudden I get called away to do something because I don't know what now. But then also I remembered, oh, the washing from this morning is still in the washing machine. And I better get it out, and I'm not going to go and hang it out now at like 8 p.m. at night, so I will put it inside. There's nothing urgent that I need, so I will just hang it here on the line and it can dry for a couple of days. I absolutely love having the clothes horse in our house. It is so convenient and helpful. Everyone does their own washing in our house, and rather than bore you with watching me hang all of the clothes up, with a click of my finger, you're going to see that, ta-da, it is all done. It's a couple of days later now because some days during the week I am just not even home, and yes, as I said, I'm starting to get very obsessed with being outside in the garden. I decided to do something very crazy and pick a whole lot of the soursopes, and I stuck them in a vase of water. And it's so funny because they open during the day and then they close up at night time. They seem to be going okay, actually. Oh, small things entertain me, what can I say? And then Saturday afternoon and then all day Sunday I spent clearing this up because we've got a hard rubbish collection. I know it looks like a lot, but once I picked out 2 or 3 really big pieces, it all just kind of went really quickly. But I will save the rest of that for a different video so you can see the progress, because there was still more that I wanted to do. And it's out for hard rubbish collection. And then also I started clearing out parts of the shed because there were just random bits and pieces in there. I thought there was more than what there was. So I'm pretty happy that the little progress I did get done has got the bulk of it. And I found an old suitcase, and inside of it was a myriad of things: a Zumba jacket and some Zumba skirts, some tape. There was a couple of books in there that I was like, oh, that's where that ended up. And look, these S hooks that I've been looking for so I can hang some hanging pots up in the garden. So I'm super happy that I have found those for sure. Of course, we need to get dinner ready, and our freezer is another thing that I need to get sorted out. Poor Kira, this is meant to be her section and there's meat shoved in there. I obviously have been moving things around and they've needed to go somewhere in a hurry. So of course that's on the list to get sorted for now. But I do manage to find in there a piece of her plant-based lasagna, so that made dinner prep a little bit easier. And also I sorted out the pantry with stockpile video that you would have already seen, but then the pantry is a different section which you'll see coming up. Sunday at about 4 p.m. I remembered that I hadn't done this week's flyby spend, and today's the last day of week 1. So I thought I'd better go. I only had to do a $60 spend, so that worked out really well because I needed mincemeat and a couple of things for the pantry. So I was in and out within 20 minutes. That made that really easy. And then back in the evening to deal with some washing. So my washing is dry from a couple of days ago that you saw hung out. Hubby's now got his clothes here, and so I'm just sorting out the clothes that we have. And also there's a whole pile of socks in here that are not mine. They must have got mixed up in the laundry, moved around. Sometimes if there's baskets of stuff sitting there and it gets moved. So I was trying to sort out whose socks are whose. It was so funny. My daughter's like, they're not mine. I'm like, oh, maybe they're mine. If I don't move the socks to the rightful owner right now, they will get left on the couch and I'll probably end up rewashing them, wondering why they're sitting there. And then I remembered that I should be listening to my audiobook right now because the book that I have picked is apparently 16 hours long. I will show you probably in a vlog what I am reading because I can't remember which book I was up to at this point in time. But I figured listening to an audiobook while I'm folding the washing is a good use of my time. I find it super satisfying putting away the laundry, especially now that our linen cupboard is pretty set up and it stays that way. So it makes it very quick and easy to put away. Will I learn from this in the rest of the house? No. I am trying with the pantry, but everything else is just like, But I do enjoy being in the linen cupboard. Yes, so the towels are here and tea towels put away and a couple of the cleaning cloths. I still have some other washing to do. Jobs got split up a little bit this week, and I thought I'd restack the toilet paper while I'm here. And also I've got a couple of things that I'm going to donate to the Buy Nothing group, so I've been sorting out bits and pieces of that during the week as well. Thank you so much for being here while I do my homemaking chores. I hope that is inspired and encouraged you for the week. Let me know what you're up to. I so appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.